Hey guys, he's here back with another Bitcoin video. So Bitcoin currently at 68.6, which is absolutely crazy to say. I mean, the all-time high is 69K. On this chart, it's 68.997, but we're just gonna round it up to 69K. We're only $500 away from it right now. 400, honestly, really. So $400 away from an all-time high for Bitcoin ever. It doesn't even feel like it's happening right now for some reason. I don't know why, but it's kind of weird. Like it literally doesn't even like feel real, but it's here, and I think it doesn't feel real because of how quickly we got here. Like all of a sudden, like we were here, right? Like a week ago, we were at 51. Like this was literally a week ago. This was like a week and like a half ago, down in this box, and now we're at 65, 68.5. So pretty sure it's gonna happen. Like I feel like it's about to happen like within like the next like hour. Honestly, I don't know if it will, but it kind of feels like it. Bitcoin, I guess, is just gonna keep going up. Is it because of the ETFs? I do think that's a big part of it, but we're definitely, in my opinion, we're in a bull market. Like Bitcoin can't be at its previous all-time high without us being in a bull market, and I think that a lot of people have been in denial. At least the bears have been in denial that we've been in a bull market. But like, how long are you gonna deny this? Like you, in my opinion, you can't deny this, and that's the reason I haven't denied it because there's Bitcoin is giving me no reasons to deny that we're in a bull market. I mean, for example, just look at these altcoins, these meme coins. I mean, SHIB is up again 21%, right? Like Pepe is up 20, even Bonk is up. Like this is like after them. Like I mean, this is the daily candle on SHIB. Like this is actually crazy. I didn't even like look at SHIB, but this is insane. This is SHIB's daily candle. Like this is how you know Pepe. Like what are these charts right now? I don't own any of these coins, but just look at these meme coins. They're absolutely crazy. So, another scary thing about these things going absolutely crazy is that typically, that happens like first of all that definitely happens in a bull market, but secondly, like could that be a warning sign that maybe we're close to the end? Honestly, I'm not too sure. These things can go on for kind of a while, that's the thing, and I just don't see any reason why it has to stop. And so, in my opinion, Bitcoin's probably going to keep going up. For example, like the S&P, the traditional finance markets in the United States of America is it put in an all-time high again today. This is the biggest index in the U.S. It put in an all-time high today. It didn't close at the all-time high, but like earlier in the day, it was at an all-time high. So that's been putting in all-time highs for like 2 or 3 weeks now. Like, what if Bitcoin follows the S&P, and like it's gonna break out from the all-time high for not just a little bit, for like weeks. I mean, if I flip to the S&P real quick on the weekly, this is the weekly charts. Look how long this thing has just been going up weekly. This is like 2 months. Like, what if Bitcoin has 2 months in the tank or more? Like, S&P is probably gonna stay above like that level for at least what I think until the summer, but what if like this isn't even it? This is like the prequel to the actual bull. Like let's say I mean we still have a lot of time left on this candle, but let's say this candle closes right here. Then what if we have like 2 months of Bitcoin just going like this, like just slowly climbing? Like, in my opinion, that's not out of the question. I mean, S&P is doing it right now, and Bitcoin, in my opinion, is in such a bullish state that any single sell off right now is getting instantly bought up. And the biggest example I have of that is this right here. Back last Wednesday, I mean, not gonna lie, this actually scared me. Um, but I didn't close any of my positions, but this was scary, and this is the type of scary move that I think we need we're gonna see a scarier move than this, but I still feel like we're like due. I don't want to say we're due for something like that because you're never due, but I think it will come. So and like what I mean by like in this extremely bullish state that Bitcoin has been in ever since 38K, the lower low thing, I mean the higher lows. So like Bitcoin will go up, get a pump, and it'll come down and settle low, and then it'll just like pump again. And then when it comes down for another low, it's always higher than the previous low. Like we just haven't put in a lower low. Like you like low key, you don't even have to like use a stop loss or anything. This period right here was sideways, and this was when I was telling you guys, as long as we're in this sideways period, in my opinion, this is a correction. And people always want like a correction like this, like a price correction to go down and then up. But a sideways time-based correction is, in my opinion, the exact same thing as a price-based correction. And so when we were in this box, I was saying like even though we're down here, we're still in the sideways period. I think we might go up. I wasn't expecting us to go up like this, but I did think we were gonna go up, and then we just continue the pattern of not putting in a lower low. Like where's the lower low? Like Bitcoin, you can't. Like the craziest thing is right here, people were saying this was because of Coinbase. Like Coinbase was like not working because they had too much traffic and it just like broke or whatever. And then people got scared and that's why they were selling their Bitcoin. That's what like people were saying online. In my opinion, this candle, which was 9% in 10 minutes, this happened in 10 minutes. This is a 1 hour candle, but it happened in like 10 minutes. This was probably just somebody selling, honestly. Like, you gotta realize Bitcoin was at 64K up here, and it was just at 15K like a year, like 14 months ago. So, if you bought a sizable amount of Bitcoin at 15K, there's nothing wrong with taking profits here. So in my opinion, this was just some people just taking profits, and that's what crashed the market. But the thing is, even after this big of a crash, it only took Bitcoin like 4 hours to recover, right? Because this is the hourly candle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On the fifth candle, so 5 hours after this massive move happened, Bitcoin is back up. And then what did it do? It continued the higher low things, right? Like set a low here, the next low was up here, the next low was up here. You know, even this low was right here, was higher. And then we're just, you know, now we're just kind of going parabolic again. But Bitcoin has shown me no reasons to think that it's going down, despite what everyone, or at least a lot of people online, at least the bears online have been saying. Because like some people I see online are still really bearish. But I don't really see any reason to fade this, and I'm not going to fade it until it gives me a reason to fade it. So I think we're going up. Yeah, I just, if not, like, if it's not here, if the bears aren't going to fight at literally the all-time high, then I don't see where they're going to put the fight up. So yeah, guys, I think Bitcoin might continue to go up. I still think a big move down is coming, like a scary move, like scarier than last Wednesday, which was kind of scary, but I think even bigger than that is coming. I don't know where it's going to come. The crazy thing is, like, we could, like, be at, like, I don't even know, like, let's say, for example, like, the craziest thing happened and Bitcoin just went straight up to, like, 80K, and I know 80K, like, sounds ridiculous right now, but, I mean, we were literally at 61 last night, and now we're at 68, so 80K, and then we got a huge 30% correction. Imagine if that happened. That would take us all the way back down to this period of rest right here. This slightly paused phase of Bitcoin. Like, that would be scary. And so that's what I mean. Like, I don't know where this big correction is going to come, because I do think we will get one. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know what price will be at when it happens. But regardless of where it happens, I think it's going to be big. And I just think you guys need to be prepared for that, because we haven't really seen it. And we're at the level that you would expect to see it. But the thing is, Bitcoin's not really doing what people are expecting it to do. So yeah, I think there's a really good chance we go into the 70s this week. Maybe even like today or tomorrow. But just be careful of like some sort of downward movement, some sort of actual price-based correction. So hey guys, that's Bitcoin. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.